Now we adopting the strategy of e-marketing using traditional 5Ps e-marketing, where the 5Ps entities represent functionality, website, etc. The user third input over the framework indicators is defined by framework indicators score, and then normalized giving table. So now he's going to give over the actual website, he's going to click 8 times over the functionality and the F11, 10 times in the functionality of F12, 7 times, and so on. The website, which is the knowledge of the people responsible for the e-marketing website campaign, their knowledge, their attitude, So 10, 10, 0, 10, 10, 9. People, price, place, and promotion. This is the 5Ps. E-marketing strategy, the product, the framework, requirements, profile, strategy to user satisfaction. So the business has, from the PCF, a campaign that could contain, let's say, 100,000. But then he minimized this campaign on his strategy to specific user or group of users that are, let's say, 100 people. Okay. Then normalizing, I normalized by using 18. Yeah, actually dividing by 10 because this is the score. Okay. Here I added 10, 20, 30, 34, 39. So 39. But here I, because score is from 1 to 10, so I divided by 1. So now, to be driven from the FIBS, we will assume that the business will not interfere with the life cycle or satisfaction life cycle of the business. In our case study, we will assume that all users analytics score or normalized score lead to KPIs with the same user satisfaction importance to its own framework lifecycle. The same case is applied when system initiates. The framework weight is then calculated, but we will skip this step for future work since it depends on the PCF sub-processes, reliability, and business and user satisfaction life cycles. Yes. We are getting closer to finish this one. Yes. I hope you are a scientist geek to just go through all these, because if this framework is generic, you can apply it to any kind of science route, natural sciences, a song or a movie or whatever. Assumption number 2, in the next table, we will assume that the weight for the case study purposes. So it's always the weights, yes, the weights are given, okay? So functionality and the website. Now the normalization will be, yes, okay. So now we are normalizing using Y, which is the interdisciplinary. So at first we would add these, but now we're going to add this. 8 plus 10 is 18. So 8 times divided by 18, 10 divided by 20, 7 plus 0 is 7. Yes. Okay. And then we're gonna multiply, and then yes, and then we're gonna have a user framework, which is 0.3 plus 0.55. So F1I11, F1I12. Okay, so this is the first step, and this is the second step. Yeah, the third step we just took like 0. Okay, so user satisfaction is that plus that divided by 2. Of course, here is 1, so we divide by 1. 1 divided by 1. 2 we divide by 2, count number. Then we add them together. The satisfaction framework is defined by the company staff and needs future work. But we said that the company staff does not want to have any kind of negative inference over the user framework. So it always be 1. So now we have the user framework 0.4, 0.5 multiplied by 1. Basically the same numbers. Then, so now we have the user levels, and then, so F11, F12, F13, F14, F15, F15 and 16 is all zeros. So now we have 0.4, 0.5. We divide them by 2 to get the L11, and so on. We take UL1, user levels and satisfaction levels, and multiply them together. See, the performance evaluation is very punishing. It just drops your numbers dramatically. So you can sense the critical satisfaction factors and the decline or deterioration in your performance. Very, very sensitive. So now I'm going to have the user categories divided by 4. Then I'm going to, the categories will be this number times the user levels, the user categories, and the satisfaction categories. Okay. Then the SA will be divided by the number of categories, which is 1. B will equal to 1. Okay. So it's the mathematical evaluation is not that complicated. The complicated part is the syntax and semantics of the formulation of the whole framework. Now, this is the sensitive part that needs to be understood and really mature about it. Okay. So now integrating and reporting the KPIs. So now we have the framework